Okay, folks, the grand unveiling of the latest MacGyver project is the Corner Vertical Home Studio. So, down here at the bottom of the whole thing, we have the new Cube radio, which I actually just found yesterday, and it's absolutely perfect for this spot. And above that is the Line 6 guitar amp. Both of these run on batteries, which means they also run on 12 volt. Basically everything you see over here runs on 12 volt cigarette lighter, with the exception of the laptop power supply, which is right there, which runs off the inverter, which is over there. And right now it's actually on, so laptop is up high, since sitting down at a computer really sucks. And there really wasn't a good way to do this, so this way we can stand to record guitar, bass, vocals, whatever, and the laptop's up high. And the key to all this MacGyvering was these brackets move and they also pivot. So basically if I want to scoot this over, I can move it wherever I would like to position it. And also if I need to adjust the height, this whole thing is on a 5/8 inch threaded rod, and there's a nut right there. Let me see if I can set this down. So if we need to raise and lower it, we just loosen this and it drops or it raises. So that means we can position the laptop up top, put the screen right where we want it, and then we also have same thing for the keyboard tray, and this also rotates, and it also pulls out as well, so it'll go in and out, which basically means I can stand over here, can move it all the way over here, and it stows away nicely over here in the corner like that, out of the way. Same thing with this piece will stow right up under here, so it's basically like it's not in the way at all. And quick recap on all that fun, we have up here a piece of 3/4 pipe, and then a couple of, actually that's 1/2 inch I think, and a couple conduit clamps hold the piece of pipe at the top, which then holds the threaded rod, and the threaded rod runs, it's 5/8, runs all the way down to the bottom here. And then we have another piece of pipe right there, which goes into a floor pipe flange and threads in. So basically if I need to take it apart, you just unscrew this and take the clamps off the top and the whole thing comes out. And this was probably the trickiest part right here, was these actually have bolts inside, so I had to get the bolt inside there, which was a fairly challenging thing to do. And then here's the bottom of this gizmo, which is a throwback to my Erector set days as a kid. And the other cool thing about this new setup is if you go up here, I'm going to actually turn the flash on. If you go up here, we have a 500 gig USB hard drive, which is the black one, and then this guy right here is a 1 terabyte FireWire drive. So if I actually need to use the external drives, there's a power supply right back there. There's my little reminder as to which way I gotta go with the switch on the power strip, which is right there. So now the power strip is on, and then if you come back out here, the cables for the 2 hard drives are hanging right there. So if I want to use the USB drive, I just plug it into the laptop. If I want to use the FireWire drive, plug it into the laptop, and everything's good to go. Those are tucked out of the way because most of the time I won't use them. And then up back here is the headphones. The new KRK headphones are just hanging on their little hook. So that's that. And again, everything here is 12 volt powered. Right there you can see the splitter. The new Cube radio is actually on a little baby inverter because it was easier. Then there's a power supply for the amp, and then there's also this right here, which is the charger for my Line 6 guitar battery pack, and that end is also the same for this right here, which is a rechargeable battery charger, and those AA's are going to go in my bass. So basically all the batteries charge off the 12 volt, and then we also have over here another one that's the Apple Gadget charger right there, and that also charges the external battery for my iPhone. The other groovy thing about this setup is you can see this is right there next to the couch is where I stash my iPad. So if I need to do some iPad action, we can bust out the iPad. Okay, we can turn the flash off. So now if I want to sit on the couch, I've got a spot for the iPad, so we can put that all the way over here if we want and swing it out. So now I can sit on the couch and do some iPadding, and there you go. So say it with me, kids, MacGyver is a pussy and he got nothing on us. So there you go. Oop, let's put this back up. Dun dun dun. So there's the new studio. And there you go. So laptop, keyboard, amplifier, and radio. Good times.